Hey guys, welcome back to the Zethythonix channel. Today we are building the Gym Night Seeker. Such a long time haven't touched Gunpillars from the Origin series. I still have some designs in mind that I want to build, like the RX-78 and Gundam Marine type. Again, this was bought from Little Robot for $62. Still better than eBay considering the fact that most of the sellers up there are posting $80 to $130. Let me share a bit of things to you guys. How did I know about the Night Seeker? Remember that I made an episode on GP series? There is a page about GP02 killed the whole Night Seeker team and escaped to the submarine. That's how I know the Night Seeker. It's a pretty cool design, to be honest. I really love that sensor pod on the face. Looks mysterious and giving you that spy feeling. So let's check out the runners. Well, there are pictures on this, so I don't need to trash the instruction menu. All the Origin Gyms and Gundams, they use the same frame and shared a lot of parts. I can't really introduce something new because we got like 3 new runners and that's it. Let's put the bad things at the beginning because the frame is shared, which means it won't have any new features or improvements. All you need to expect is the appearance became cooler. Hey guys, welcome back to the Gym Night Seeker review. So this is the finishing of it. I think the appearance looks fantastic. A standard gym design that was redesigned to this cool looking spy. Really uplift the feeling of being a special task force MS rather than a weak mass produced gym. I love the feeling that it brought out. However, just like most of the Origin designs, there are a lot of line decals that required extra trimming. Alright, cut the chatting and get to the review now. As I said before, Origin designs share a lot of parts no matter which faction it belongs to, which means we got leftovers from the Gym series. It's not a big deal. The leftovers are mainly the legs part, chest parts, and some thrusters. They keep bashing people, you can have fun with the leftovers. As for the decals, looking amazing and not messy at all. A great balance and fitted the appearance very well. However, all the Origins contain line decals. This is the annoying part. You need to trim the decals, otherwise it will always fall off and not fitting on the parts. You know, I don't mind the stickers, but for these kinds of line decals, I'd rather to have it as water slides, because it's either not fitting well or you have no idea how to make it look perfect. As usual, always starting from the head, you can clearly see the sensor pod as the mask. I personally dig this design a lot. But I do think this design looks like the Frogman's mask, and the side looks like the breathing tube. If you don't want this head, Bandai provided you a gym head. But I think if you use the gym head, it's kind of took away the uniqueness. Oh, by the way, the yellow on the side is a sticker and it's not sticking too well. Might as well do some repainting. Comment down below and tell me now which head you prefer on your Night Seeker. I still prefer to have the mask on. For the articulations, moving up and down is not possible, but it can move front and back easily. You can turn for a little bit because the mask is affecting the movement range. The head articulations are honestly not good. Alright, let's take a look at the chest. The first thing you will notice is the thrusters. It's a ball joint and you can move up and down easily. There is a sticker on the cockpit hatch. You need to press the sticker down to fit better. Make sure you do it correctly. For the articulations, a smooth 360 turn and you can also bend down and up. For the arms and shoulders, all the Origin gyms got the exact same structure except the decals and colors changed. At the side of the shoulders, you will see a thruster. There is individual movement for it. For the articulations, an easy windmill, lift up for more than 90 degrees. There is a small detail here. When you lift the arms, the thrusters will move up as well. The whole arm can move to the front, and easy rotation for the whole arm. An excellent bending touching the shoulders. However, I still hate these holes on the side of the arms, especially the Night Seeker had no shield or external equipment. Really suggest some putty to fill it up. For the waist part, I think this time it's quite obvious that the design went back to the standard gym skirts. In my opinion, I like the custom ones from Gym Guard Custom or Gym Sniper Custom. Once you slightly pull the chest out, the front skirt can move for 90 degrees. As for the side skirts, limited movements. For the back skirt, standard XG with no movements. The legs are just like the arms, appearance and color changes only. But one thing that I'm not very happy about are the vise. It's from a new mold, but it got huge num marks. I know it's on the edge, but it's still very hard to clean it. For the articulation, you can adjust the legs position. That's a standard thing nowadays. Front kick, a solid 90. Back kick is limited again, not even 90 for the side kick because you will bump into the side skirt. As for the bending, a perfect U shape. Loving it. The armor above the feet is a ball joint, providing small movements. The feet is a big ball joint, allowing some turning. There is an individual joint for swaying side to side. The backpack of the Night Seeker is for stabilizing the landing, which is why it's different than other variants. But I like this backpack. The thrusters on it looks better than the small circular ones. For the movements on it, it's very free. The whole thruster can move 180. It can turn vertically for nearly 180. The top of the thrusters allows some adjusting. Another joint is on it to let you move more than 90 degrees. At the side of the backpack, you will see a beam saber. You are provided with 2 effect parts to use. As for the accessories, we got a pair of open hands and trigger hands. We got a usual beam spray gun. Basically every gym variant got one of them. The only new weapon in this kit will be this beam gun, but it's really boring because there is no sticker, no articulation and no colors. Alright, this is the end of the review. The Gym Night Seeker itself looks cool, but honestly there aren't that many things I can introduce. It's quite simple and repetitive. As I mentioned before, Origin gyms and Gundams share the same frame and a lot of parts. If you're someone that hopes for mind-blowing new features, the answer is no. Again, you are the one that makes the final call on whether pick it up or drop it. But for $62, I can buy something else that's worth better. This premium Bandai, I don't hate it, but surely it's not one of the outstanding Origin Gunplas. But if you truly love this design, find a reasonable price and pick it up. It's not exciting, but it won't let you down either, but I still think $62 is too much. What do you think of this Gym Night Seeker? Tell me more in the comments. Like this review, subscribe to me and hit the bell next to it to receive more videos from me. Donation link is in the description and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.